Greetings and welcome to another excellent World of Tanks video. As you can see here, I got my 10th anniversary gift from Wargaming January 31st, 2024. And that was an unexpected 7 days of premium. So that was cool. You know, I certainly wasn't looking forward to it. I had no idea that anything would happen other than getting my 10th anniversary emblem, which I also got, but that was weird too. My 10th anniversary emblem, I got it. I was playing matches. I go, let me put it on the tank, that I was using, which was my Sexton artillery, which is like my signature tank. And I go, okay, whatever. I'll go, back and check it out later. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you do, it would be nice if you could leave a like to help spread the word. And, get around to have people check it out. You might want to mention this to your friends. That would give them the chance to see what's happening here and the stuff I'm going to cover. And maybe they'll leave a like or subscribe. So now that we've got that done, we're going to go and I'm going to tell you about this while we're doing the intro here. So, I got this, which is really nice, and I wanted to use this as the opening frame, so that would be the easiest thing for people to see on YouTube and would draw attention by itself using it as the intro screenshot. And I'm going to show you my 10th anniversary emblem, which is kind of weird, because I only got one of them, and I don't know why that was the case. So I put it on my tank and played matches, and I went back later because it was really funny. I was playing with the wrong way, and he was like, man, you're going to have a hard time tomorrow. I go, why is that? He goes, you're going to go back to your tanks and put this 10th anniversary on all their tanks. I go, oh, no. I don't do that. I only have emblems of anniversary on a small number of tanks. I put it on my artillery, and if I see something else that's kind of special, I will put it on there. But no, I'm not going to go and put this on 100 tanks or whatever the heck number he was thinking. I don't know, but that's not happening, and it really isn't happening. Because they gave me one, I put it on my signature tank, which is my artillery. And I'm going to show that to you here momentarily. But that was a real head scratcher of why that was the case. So now let's go look at the 10th anniversary emblem. And there you go. That is the 10th anniversary, which is the same as the 9, except that it has the number 10. There's nothing extra special about it. So let's go in here and let's look at this dude, appearance. All right, so there we go. So you can see here, I don't know. Now it doesn't even show up here in the thing, which is really bizarre. Now I don't know if that's because I've already put it here on my tank, or what. I don't put year emblems on my tanks hardly at all. That's why I don't know this stuff. But, as you see, there's no 10 here. Now, here's the weird one. Let's go to another tank. It doesn't really matter which one. Yeah, see, this is one of the ones that this is a special artillery. This is my Tier 2 T1 HMC. This one has a year emblem on there because I'm the number 1 ranked player in the game on this tank. So this one's special in that regard. But let's go, not special. Well, we could do special, but there we go. Now, I don't know. See, there's the 9 that I put on there, so maybe the 9 doesn't show up. Oh, there it is, a 10. So as you see, I was correct when I concluded that was probably the case. My 10 did not show up on my Sexton because I had already put it on there, and since the 9 was here on the HMC, it doesn't show up on my list. It skips from 8 to 10, which is fantastic. Well, this tank is going up there right now. All right. Oh, that's hilarious. I've got 9 on one side and 10 on the other. Bogus. All right. So now, logically, it stops at 8 because the other 2 are on the tank. And I don't even know how to remove this. I guess it just stays there forever. You use it or you don't. It doesn't matter. So that's just kind of interesting. So now we took this bad boy and stuck the 10 on that one. That's okay. That's great. I didn't even plan on doing this. This was just all came up. I saw it. I'm like, hey, let's go look at this one, and it had the 9-year on there. Okay, so now we did that. That's 10th anniversary stuff. That's basically it. Now we're going to cover. Let's do the long haul. So this was the long haul chest that I acquired last night. Oh, that's chest in a chest. And I recorded this after, I opened it. And this is the money maker. Right, ×2 vehicle, 2 × 4 commanders, and then 150 gold. So this is the basic prize. Okay, I went back and got the image here. On the private chest in a chest, you get 2 things. You're going to get the first chest, which is this one. And this is a standard. 250 gold. The free experience may change, but you get the chest and 250 gold. That's the most important stuff. And then, of course, when you open the second chest, that chest could contain anything from 150 gold up to a tank prize. So the best part about, chest in a chest is you get 2 shots. Because you open the first one, you don't know that that's chest in a chest, and that, that 10% chance it could be a tank prize. Well, it's not. It's the 5% chance, which is chest in a chest. And yes, I have gotten chest in a chest where you get the first one, the standard one, of a private, sergeant, or general, and then you get, boom, a tank card or tank chest out of the second one. So that has happened. And of course, that is the double whammy. That's the best of the best. So, I spent my evening, January 31st, helping Wrong Way working on his long haul, which was mutually beneficial, which you see here because I hit mine first. He was almost finished with his. And so I got a chest in a chest, which was fantastic. And I also got my 10th anniversary notification. And then today I got Tanker Rewards. I got Tanker Rewards today, but before we hit that one, live, the chest in a chest that you saw was recorded. I always record those. But this one is going to be live just for excitement value. But before we do that, I'm going to do the live free daily chest opening. You never know what comes out of there. Of course, it helps if you don't hit the wrong button, stupid. Whoops. Oh well, that's fine. So here you go. Of course, my favorite is Camouflage Voucher. Hey, 1250 free XP and 2 × 1.5 vehicle boosters. Hey, works for me. Can't complain. Now what happens, I'll show you here. The other day, I picked up one of these ×5 vehicle boosters out of there. Those come in there, and they are big, and they're really awesome. Now, I've gotten Jeez, I don't think I've gotten a ×4 out of there. But all these other ones, 2.75 and below, I've gotten out of the dailies. And a few other places sometimes. It just comes and goes. Free experience, etc. Silver boosters, I have not gotten ×2s out of there. But again, 1.5 and 1.25 silvers, yes. So those are examples of some of the things you get out of there. I don't know why it keeps showing me the white one, but that's okay. Let's just fix that. This is the best looking one. Here, there we go. You can see that 10 pretty easily there. So that's fantastic. So now it's time to go hit tanker rewards. And you get emblems and what have you. In fact, before we go do this, let's take a look here and see what kind of camouflage. You see, I got 2 camouflage vouchers as far as part of my AAA tanker rewards. Now, the thing about AAA tanker rewards, the thing that sets it above the AA is that you get a general chest out of that every month. Okay. So the thing is, this is the way you do it if you haven't done it, or you're wondering, gee, how can I get tanker rewards AAA? Well, it'll show you here, fortunately it's still up, that as your tier of your career goes up, I'm 8 and change, right? But you hit AAA, which is the very top one, the not silver, but it's gray colored. You got to get 2,500 points. What that means is every week you need to hit basically like 625. Imagine there's 4 weeks in every month, which in February there's 4 weeks plus 1 day. This is leap year. So every week you can check your profile. Like mine has not been reset to 0 for the month yet, but it will be probably today. But right now it's showing you the January AAA numbers. So January I hit 29, 84, which was averages almost 100 points a day. And that's just from matches, okay? But break it down to 4 weeks at 625 points per week, which is a little less than like 90 points, or right around, it's a little bit less than 90 points a day. Play your matches. Now what happens is you'll play your matches, and at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning in America, whatever the reset time is for your area, well, in America, we do it, and then we go to bed, wake up in the morning, bammo, it's been all registered. It doesn't register live as you finish a game, and like that. It doesn't have a live countdown or counting. It has it gathers your points, and bam, it shows it to you the next day. So that's how you do it. And so like every Tuesday or every Wednesday, I guess, whatever. But just start from day 1. So today is Thursday, 1st of February, when I'm recording this. So basically speaking, tomorrow I would see, which is Friday, would be the first day I would see the first results of the month of February. And I'll have 90 plus points. Okay, ballpark. Could have 75, could have 100, who knows? It doesn't really matter. It matters, but in the cosmic scheme, when you're seeing this on a daily basis, if you want to write it down and track it just for your own personal preference of seeing what your spread of points is, that would be interesting. If you're trying to make AAA, I've already told you, you need, basically, since today's Thursday, next Thursday, when you check your numbers, you should look at that and go, oh, I'm 600, or, which is a little short, or you're like 650, which is more than qualifying. You need to know that you're short of qualifying at the rate you're going in the first week or that you're matching it or exceeding the number in the first week so you don't get crunched. Like we were working for Wrong Way trying to see if we could finish his off, and he's going to be really close. I don't know if he made it or not. So we'll find out today, whenever I talk to him, if he made it or not. The probability is based upon what we saw. We think the answers are that he's not going to make it, but we had a killer run last night anyway, make it or not. All right? So this is the thing. So AAA, you get AAA, they're going to give you what I'm going to show you right here. And that is, ta-da-da-da-da-da, one war chest remaining, General. So this is the January 2024 Tanker Rewards AAA chest. If you get AA, you still get a bunch of other stuff like boosters and vouchers, etc., but you're not going to get a chest of any kind. So that's it. If you want a chest, you got to hit AAA. That's why I went through all this build up to show you the information and the setup of how you can easily check your own. So now that we've gone through all the rigmarole, let's go for the gold. Okay, this is the live opening. And you can't go wrong with 925 gold. Thank you very much. It's just that easy. So that was fantastic. And you saw the gold number just went from 12,000, whatever it was. I didn't really pay attention. I'm not going to do the math on it yet because I don't care. We got it right here. So that's cool. That was AAA Tanker Rewards. That's what you get. Okay, I guess one of the things I should mention, since we're here on the profile, etc., doing all this explanation and demonstration of all these things, is go to the upper right-hand corner where you see the amount of gold that I have, the amount of silver that I have, and then the amount of free experience that I have. Now, of all these things, you know, the first two, the silver and gold, is pretty much speaks for itself. Free experience is something that you get, and a lot of people consume it, which is, to me, not the smartest way to go in general. Now, if I'm working on a commander skill or whatever, or unlocking an item and I'm 500 points away, okay, I do that here and there. I don't want to go, I get this 50,000. No, I don't do that. I save these free experience points because whenever they have the periodical tanks for free experience, well, that means, if you have free experience, which I have 200,000 plus, you can pull a really good, like tier 8 tank. A little bit higher, you can get Cold War tanks. Or if you want tier 9s or 10s, you can do that too. Tanks I've gotten for free experience. One of them was a tier 8 Vanguard. Absolutely awesome light tank. Just one example. I mean, when I say awesome, I mean awesome. It is a viciously killer tank. In the right hands, of course. Another one that I got was a Cold War WZ-122, which is a rocket tank. That was fantastic. So there's different things. I picked up the MBT-70. Now that one I was short of the amount of points I needed, but I only had to pay about 3,500 gold to supplement the points that I needed. So basically, with free experience and like 3,500 gold, I got the MBT-70, which is an Era 3 Cold War butt-kicking heavy tank. So those are just two examples of what you can use free experience for. Now you could fill up commander experience. I say that's not a good move in general. Again, now if you're working on a commander, let me just go grab a commander here. All right, this is one of the ones I'm working on, in fact. I have this commander. In this case, it's my pirate, Jolly Roger. Let's go look at this guy. He is here. clear this out. He's the guy that's in my signature butt-kicking tank. So let's go look at this guy directly. Here we go. Now I'm working on this commander. What does that mean? Well, I'm building his skills. Now, right now, if I wanted to go and increase his skill one time, locked skill slot to unlock one additional slot with 143,000 points. That is a horrible use of free experience. You're literally going to be throwing away a whole tank, probably a tier, like say tier 6 tank, just for one experience slot. So what do? I go work on experience here by playing artillery missions like I did with Wrong Way. And we just pounded these missions for long hauls. So I'm a big proponent of killing 2 birds with 1 stone, or 3 or 4, or sometimes 5 or 6, depending. Let me give you an example of the birds that we get. With this guy, okay, we're going to work on a long haul. So I'm going to use this tank to score long haul points, which will yield eventually a war chest for free. So by playing this tank, this is the tank I played here with Wrong Way. I played this one. This one I score an average of 5,000 plus commander points every mission. So basically that's 20 games and I get 100,000 commander points. So whatever it is I need, you see the rate I'm going to get it. I can do the calculations fairly simply. So let's go look and see. Whoops. There we go. All right. Once again, now we're sitting here right now. Let's do the math. I'm 134,000, really 133 and change. Let's call it 135,000 to keep it in 5,000 point blocks. So 135,000 points is what I need. That's 20 plus 7. That's 27 matches. I'll score 135,000 plus or minus. All right. I could score 140, 150 if I had some really good matches. Could score 120 if I have some bad matches. It's going to be totally on your own skill. Now, the reason I use this is because, I'm an ace artillery specialist. So for myself, I'm telling you, 20 matches is 100,000, 7 matches is 35,000. So I need 135,000, or a little bit less actually. We're going to call it 27 matches. I'll have the 5th skill for this commander. So why would I waste my points that's going to get me a really valuable tank when I could just play the game and get this 135,000 points? That'll get me the skill slot for my commander, which is another skill. It'll get me long haul progress. It's going to make me money because, oh, by the way, this tank here, the Sexton Artillery, check this out if you don't know this. Look at that bottom premium bonus. Silver bonus, 81% bonus. It makes money like a maniac. When I have a high scoring match, around 2,000, it's like 100,000 silver. So this is enough. I mean, I'm going to get long haul points. That's 1. I'm going to get money, silver. That's 2. I'm going to get commander points. That's 3. You see how this is adding up. Now, if I was running a contract, for example, let's go look at a contract. Go to challenges. Go to your contracts. Now, in this case, my contract is not artillery related, so it's not going to help me. But if it was, for example, if I'm running a medium tank or a heavy tank here, I'm going to get qualifications for that. So there are tanks I could run. For example, the medium tank. All right, now watch this. Medium tank, eh? Well, we'll go here. we're going to pull up this one that I know of. This is, there we go. Oh, actually, sorry, it's not American. It's Swedish. The Earthshaker. Now, the Earthshaker is another commander bonus tank. So, again, I would pull 5,000-ish ballpark, maybe more, maybe less, depending. Let's just use the same thing. If you're good enough, you're going to pull 5,000 commander points in this tank. This is a medium tank, tier 8, with a 75% commander bonus. In fact, it's a higher bonus than any other commander tank, except for the Demolisher and the Eradicator, which both have 75%. Now, my Sexton Artillery does not have commander bonus. I'm going to make 5,000. So in this one, it's probably going to be a lot more. Maybe 7,000 or 8,000 average. Again, let's just stick with 5,000 just to keep the numbers safe. But here, I'd get... Let's check out the money on this guy. I don't know what kind of money this makes because I never really looked at it. Silver bonus 50%. That's awesome. So this dude here makes 50% money. That's 1. It's going to make long haul. That's 2. If you score well enough. It's going to make monster commander points. That's 3. It also makes contract points. So that's 4. So this tank could be a 4 for 1. If you're, anytime you had a match that scores high enough. Now, for myself, I don't do this one because this is a medium tank. It's a very good medium tank. But I use the artillery because I am an artillery specialist. And I will score at a much higher rate in that tank than in this tank because I'm just considering myself average or above average medium tanks. When I'm an ace and then some in artillery. So, gotta go with what you know is the phrase that pays. If you're like Brownie, he is a medium tank ace specialist. He uses this tank and he rakes it in because he's a specialist in this tank. And it plays to his specialty. So if your specialty is a sniper, use a Demolisher. If your specialty is heavy tanks, use the Eradicator. They're monster commander bonus builders. But I'm just giving you an example. I could use the Eradicator if I wanted to, again, because it qualifies for my commander. So I don't use it, once again, because it's not my specialty. It's a good tank. I had good games in it, but I'll have good games here and there. In artillery, I'm going to have a monster game almost every time. So it's just a matter of odds. Play the thing you're best at. Or play the thing you want to work on improving, picking up bonuses along the way. There's multiple strategies you can use here. That's really what I'm getting at. Okay, we got that. So now let's go here, clear this out. And this is the Earthshaker. This was one of the operations tanks. Now, there's not an operation going on, but if there's an operation going on and you can use your specialty tanks to help on your operation, by all means. Look at your challenges, for example. This is the long haul. Oops, wrong one. Let's go here. This is a season challenge. Okay, now this is really a classic. In your season, I have done 5 of the 7. I need to block damage. I haven't played any heavy tanks. I haven't gotten much blocking, obviously. Go down here. Play a light or a tank destroyer. I haven't done much of that, as you can see, because I was playing with wrong way. I was using artillery because I wanted to get that long haul done. Now, if I want to do some long haul business, I could pick a specific tank. The tank that I use that does a lot of blocking damage, I do a lot of commander missions with the 38H. That's where these points have come from primarily. That little tier 2 is a block shot monster at tier 2. Okay, so It is also a light tank. Well, you've seen that. That's where I've gotten this from. This is basically almost exclusively 38H stuff. This is just every day I play a handful of matches of 38H to build commander points. So let's go and do that. Okay. So this is 38H. So when I run these matches for commander bonus, and as you can see, I have a ×4 commander bonus booster set on this tank. I'll get credit for playing a light tank because that's what it is. And whatever damage I blocked, that'll also work on my season challenge. So you can play it smart. Look at your season challenges or other things that you're doing and try to play things that are going to set you up to score as many different types of points as possible. When you do that, man, you're going to unlock things like you would not believe. Especially if those things you're unlocking work from things that are your specialty. Whether it's a medium, a heavy, an artillery, a light tank, or a sniper tank. Cash in on your specialty. Because you're going to make more points faster. And it makes it simpler. So that's really what it's all about for tanker rewards. If you want to get your tanker rewards faster, use your brain and you play the things that you're better at or best at. It will make a huge difference. So rather than ramble on, I think this is a good enough place to stop because we covered all the major things I wanted to cover. And then a little bit of extra stuff here, helpful information that will help guys achieve more than they've been achieving just by, looking at what's available and see how it can be manipulated in your favor by choosing the things that are going to be useful to yourself as well as challenges that have to be completed. So I hope you enjoyed it. Again, if you did, please leave a like for this video. It would help spread the word. If you want to tell your friends, that would be awesome because that would give them a chance to learn the stuff that you've learned from this video, and they'd have a chance to like and or subscribe themselves. So this is, one of the kind of things I do over here. I want to thank you guys for watching, and basically I look forward to seeing you guys again with some helpful information because things are always happening and I try to help people out. That way they can achieve, like I said, more stuff than they've achieved in the past. So that's it. And I'm out of here.